you're planning to study in Europe and you don't know these numbers, you're walking into a financial trap. Every year, students choose wrong country, run out of money, and are forced to drop courses, switch cities, or beg their parents for emergency transfers. This video exists so that it doesn't happen to you. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the real cost of studying in Europe for international students in 2026. Not brochure numbers, not Instagram reels, real tuition fee and real living costs that hit your bank account every single month. If you're serious about Europe, do not skip this video. Let's start. Number 1, France. Let's talk about France because this is where a lot of students get fooled. Public universities in France look definitely cheaper with tuition fee for international students averaging between 3,000 to 4,000 euros per year, and that's why France shows up in every affordable Europe list. But here's the catch. Living costs average between 900 to 1,200 euros per month, and cities like Paris are even higher. If you don't plan for this properly, your low tuition won't save you. 2. Germany. Germany is famous for its zero or low tuition, and that part is mostly true. Most public universities charge between 0 to 1,500 euros per year, mainly as semester fee. But what nobody warns you about is the blocked account requirement. Living costs average between 850 to 1,100 euros per month, and you must show proof upfront in form of blocked account, which is roughly 12,000 euros. Students don't fail in Germany because of tuition, they fail because they underestimate monthly expenses. 3. Italy. Tuition fee at public universities in Italy range between 1,000 to 4,000 euros per year. But do note that you also need to factor in the living costs that are definitely lower than most of Europe, but they can add up to 700 to 1,000 euros per month to your monthly expenses. So do make sure you factor these in too. If you plan wisely, you can finish your degree in Italy with far less debt than your peers. Number 4, the Netherlands. This is where students make expensive mistakes. Netherlands isn't cheap. Tuition fee for international students range between 8,000 to 20,000 euros per year on an average, and that's already high. Add to it the living cost of about 1,000 to 1,500 euros per month. Netherlands does offer a lot of English taught programs, but do note that it remains costlier as compared to few other countries in Europe. 5. Switzerland. Tuition at Swiss public universities are roughly 4,000 Swiss francs per year. But don't let that fool you. Living costs in Switzerland are brutal. You'll need 1,800 to 2,500 francs per month just to survive. Cities like Zurich is one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in. Yes, many students enter Switzerland thinking it's manageable and leave shocked at how fast the money disappears. 6. Norway. Norway is no longer free for international students. Yes, the government has allowed the universities to charge a tuition fee to non-EU students, and it varies between universities. For instance, University of Oslo charges roughly 200,000 Norwegian krone or 16,500 euros a year on an average. So do check the fee to avoid last-minute surprises. Living costs in Norway are also big. Expect to spend around 15,000 krone or 1,300 euros a month on an average. 7. Sweden. In Sweden, international students pay tuition fee between 80,000 to 140,000 Swedish krona, which is roughly between 7,500 to 15,000 euros a year. Living costs are also northwards of 1,400 euros a month, as the place is expensive to live in, just like other Scandinavian countries. Sweden is a great option only if your funding is solid, otherwise it becomes stressful very quickly. 8. Finland. No, Finland is not free for international students like most people believe. Tuition fee for international students range easily between 6,000 to 12,000 euros per year. Living costs average at roughly 1,200 to 1,300 euros per month. Just like Sweden, solid financial planning is required here as well. 9. Ireland. Ireland is not just UK's neighbor but also at par with it in terms of costs. International students pay anywhere between 10,000 to 25,000 euros per year, and the living costs, especially in Dublin, range between 1,000 to 1,500 euros per month. Ireland is getting immensely popular with Indian students, but before you decide to take the plunge, get your financials in order. Number 10, Denmark. Another Nordic country on my list that many students choose to study at. On an average, Danish universities charge 8,000 to 16,000 euros per year in tuition, and to add to it, living costs average between 1,100 to 1,400 euros per month. Students underestimate Denmark in terms of cost and living, but trust me when I say this, your wallet will feel it. If you are choosing Europe without knowing these numbers, you're gambling with the future. Also, these tuition fees are mostly for public universities, and if you study in private, easily add 10 to 20k to these numbers. Hope you found this video super helpful. Thank you for watching, and let us catch up in the next one.